Once in a quiet village by the hills lived a girl named Evelyn. She was 22, with deep brown eyes and long black hair. Evelyn lived with her grandmother in a tiny clay house with blue windows. Her parents had passed away when she was a child. Her grandmother raised her with love, stories, and strength. Evelyn worked at the village tailor shop. She was known for her neat hands and quiet smile. She had a soft voice, but her heart was strong. Each morning, she walked to the market road, carrying baskets of clothes. She loved the feel of the breeze, the sound of birds, and the smell of rain. One day, while crossing the small bridge near the market, she dropped a spool of thread. It rolled down the hill and stopped at someone's foot. That was the first time she saw Daniel. Daniel was new in the village. He had come to stay with his uncle, the doctor. He had warm eyes and an easy laugh. He picked up the spool and handed it to her. Evelyn said, "Thank you," and smiled. From that day, they met often, by the river, near the tailor's shop, or in the village square. They didn't talk much at first, just smiled, but slowly they began to speak. They talked about books, dreams, and their pasts. Daniel shared stories of the city. Evelyn spoke of her mother's songs and her grandmother's soup. They started to walk home together. People in the village noticed and whispered. Some smiled, some frowned, but Evelyn and Daniel didn't mind. One evening, while sitting by the old mango tree, Daniel said, "Evelyn, I want to be with you. I know I don't have much now, but I want to build something with you." Evelyn looked at him, her eyes filled with tears. She said, "I want that too. But what if you leave? What if you forget me when life changes?" Daniel took her hand and said, "I won't." I promised they were happy. They planned a future, small but full of hope. Daniel would start helping his uncle. Evelyn would save her earnings. They would marry in a year. But life doesn't always follow plans. One morning, Daniel received a letter. His father was ill. He had to return to the city. He told Evelyn, "It's only for a while. I'll write every week. I'll come back." Evelyn nodded, but her heart was heavy. She walked him to the bus stop. He kissed her forehead and said, "Wait for me." Weeks passed, then months. His letters came, full of love and updates. She read them by candlelight, again and again. But one day, the letters stopped. No news, no message. She wrote back, but got no reply. The village whispered, "He has forgotten you." But Evelyn said nothing. She waited. Her grandmother grew older. Evelyn took care of her, ran the tailor's shop, and still walked by the river. Years passed. Daniel was gone for 3 years. Then one evening, while Evelyn was closing the shop, a man stood at the door. It was Daniel, thinner, tired, but still him. She froze. He stepped forward and said, "I'm sorry, Evelyn. My father died. I had to take care of my family. I couldn't write, but not a day passed that I didn't think of you." Tears ran down Evelyn's face. "I waited," she said softly. "I believed you." They sat under the mango tree again. No big promises, just quiet, honest words. "I came back to start again," he said, "if you'll have me." Evelyn nodded. "I never stopped loving you." They married the next month. It was simple, just close friends and family. Her grandmother smiled the whole day. Evelyn and Daniel didn't have much, but they had love. They built a small home near the fields. Daniel opened a clinic. Evelyn expanded the tailor's shop. They laughed. They cried. They lived. Years later, when their children asked, "How did you meet?" Evelyn would say, "I dropped a spool of thread and found the love of my life." Let's learn some new words from the story. Spool, a small reel for thread or wire. Whispered, spoke in a very soft voice. Forehead, the part of the face above the eyebrows. Candlelight, the light produced by a candle. Clinic, a small place where a doctor treats people. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to learn English through stories with Jennifer. We post new English stories every day to help you speak better and understand more. Join us again tomorrow.